Hello and welcome back to My Own Worst Enemy. It is unboxing time yet again, and I've got an old game here. I got this on, I think I bought this from Noble Knight for 10 bucks, if you can believe that. Cost more in shipping than it did for the game itself. This is the Origins of World War II. This is an Avalon Hill game, bookcase game, and it is from 1971. And Noble Knight had listed this as being in very good condition, and I thought I would give it a try. Now, why did I want to buy this? Well, I did a playthrough of Triumph and Tragedy on the channel, and I was kind of I really liked the diplomacy in that game. I liked the way the diplomacy worked, and kind of the same thing with Cataclysm, interesting diplomacy in the World War II theater. And so I did some more research just to see what other games out there might have diplomacy with World War II games in mind. And this one popped up. I'd never heard of it. And I was interested in it. So I thought, why not buy it? It was, like I said, 10 bucks, 9 or 10 bucks. Why not get it and see what it's all about? And when I received this, I was reading on the back of this, and it says it's a 2 to 5 player game. Recreate diplomatic conflict of the 30s. So we're playing a game here, I guess, to figure out what's going to happen pre-World War II. Contains 5 what-if scenarios, but this caught my eye. It says plus solo play by Mel game. So apparently there's some sort of solitaire rules in here that would involve playing by Mel. Now, I don't know if that could be altered to have you play this hot seat at the table yourself. We're going to find out. I'm going to check that out once I dig into this. So let's take a quick look. Origins of World War II contains 22 by 16 political map board of Europe, 260 3/4-inch diplomacy counters, rules of play folder, national objective charts, diplomatic conflict table, and then an era of diplomacy booklet, which includes historical analysis, designer's notes, bibliography, chronology of events 1919 through 1939, and hints of tactics on negotiation. So let's see what we've got inside here. I have not opened this. I do not know what's in here. It was listed as in very good condition on Noble Knight. There was a note that there was a name on the inside. I don't know what that means. Well, I guess we'll find out. So, well, first things off is this is actually inside of this slipcase type thing. So this is and maybe that's what they mean by a bookcase game. So interesting. Take that, put it aside. We'll just stick it over there. And so now we have an actual box. And on the cover of this box, we have a historical game national objectives chart, allocation chart, diplomatic conflict table, and nothing on the sides except for the fact that this is a bookcase game. So we will go ahead and open this up, take a look inside. And like I said, I haven't peeked in here yet, so who knows what's going to be in here. There is a name inside. I will not show it on camera because I don't know if this person would want their name advertised all over YouTube. But there's a name and a date in here, and the date is September 26, 1974, with a dollar amount of $7.44. So I don't know if that's what they paid for this game. Maybe they bought it used. Maybe that's the new price. I don't know. So we are opening this up, and already it looks like it's in really good condition. Slide this aside just a second. We'll go ahead and look at the map board first. And it is just what I thought it would look like. It is a product of its time, and it's the old Avalon Hill style map board. I'll turn it this way so we can look at it together. And I'm looking at it, so this I thought was right side up, but maybe it's not because the title is facing me this way. Of course, there's the copyright 1971. United States is here, and I'm looking at Europe from the north. So I guess it doesn't matter because if you're playing 5 players, people would be seated all around this table. So I'm going to flip it this way now just to take a look at Europe so that I can read it and see what's going on. Basically, there's countries with, in blue, it looks like, I'm assuming these would be the player names: United States, France, Britain, Russia, and Germany. So they're probably vying for influence over these countries. Let's turn it that way again, and let's just slide this up to the corner and dig through here. I'm assuming this is a complete game. Now they're not even Ziplocs, they're just plastic bags. And let's just reach there and grab one of these. They are not clipped. There's some nibs on these. I'm assuming they were on a counter sheet with the nibs holding them in. I'll hold one of these up. Looks like a control marker for the Soviets. So I don't know if I will clip these. When I get at a game like this that is this old and in great condition, I'm sometimes hesitant to clip them unless I know I'm going to keep them forever, in which case I will definitely give these a clip. But these are kind of nice. They're actually not that bad. I don't think they really need clipping. So it looks like there's just influence markers in here, and I think there's some control markers, 5 PFs, maybe those are 10 PFs, so maybe those are the amount of control or something going on there. I guess we'll see when we play the game. So there's France, the United States, the Soviets, and the pink Germans. I know that, I guess printing in 1971 wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So we do have pink Germans in here. So there's a German marker, 10 PF. So that's intriguing. Maybe not pink, maybe it's, I don't know, but it's pink to me. And then there's the British. So yeah, those are the 5 players. We were right about that. One of the old Avalon Hill D6 die, and you can see that's, again, product of its time. And what else do we have in here? We have the Era of Diplomacy. These are the designer's notes. Now, this is interesting, and I look forward to reading through this. The diplomatic things that were going on, the chronology there, as it said, of events. So that will be a good read. That's appreciated. Rules of play. So there's not really a lot here. This is a very small book. I don't think it's a book. I think it's a booklet. Yeah, it's a... It is just one big sheet of rules. So I'm going to say this is definitely a rules light game. 2, 3, 4 player games. And again, and a classroom option here. So I guess you could teach this in the classroom. Although I seriously doubt there's anyone out there teaching this in their classroom. If there's somebody out there that is using this in their classroom, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. So here's the play by mail game. This is perhaps the most realistic way of playing the origins of World War II. So they're encouraging you here to play by mail. So maybe if we can get some volunteers, we will get a play by mail game going. Wouldn't that be interesting? So we could get 5 players. Now it says it requires the services of a 6th player in order to be most successful. So you have a game master. This is like a role-playing game. You have a game master and 5 people playing by mail. That would be really, really something to play in this modern day and age. And I guess we could use email. We wouldn't have to use the actual post because that would be, 1, it would be extremely slow, and 2, it would cost you money. I think we're up to almost, what are we up to? Almost close to 70 cents on postage in the US. Yeah, that could get pricey. So we have the game master and what the game master is supposed to do. So really not a lot there. General hints on how to win the game down there in the corner. So a very rules light game indeed. National objectives charts. These are kind of interesting. They're small and they're the thicker paper. The printing's not too bad on these actually. Anti-Bolshevik Crusade. Here's the historical game objectives chart. And I think that's just a repeat of what we saw on this cover here. Let's grab it just to see if that's the case. It is. It's just a reprint of that. More of these national objectives charts. I'm assuming every player would get one of those. Maybe not, because I'm flipping, and maybe it's dependent on... No, well, yeah, maybe it depends on the actual player as to which objective chart you would get. That would make sense. So probably 5 of those. And they're stuck together. Age will do that. I guess, are they stuck together? Yeah, Age will do that. And then we have these historical game charts as well. So it looks like each player will get their own set of charts there. So there you go. I was fascinated by this game. Decided we would do an unboxing here and let you see what is in one of these old Avalon Hill games. And I will, even if I don't clip these, I will definitely put them in probably a little more modern Ziploc bag, or maybe even a counter tray. I think a counter tray would fit in here. I didn't show it, but there is this, see, there's nothing under this. There is this Avalon Hill plastic tray in here. I would hate to remove that. It's been in here since 1971, so I'm not going to remove it. So I guess baggies would be the way to go to store this thing. All right, that's it. A quick unboxing of an old game, and I will try this just to see what it's like, and I probably will do a video when I do that of origins of World War II, and maybe we'll see how that diplomacy works, and maybe we'll get some design ideas. Okay, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. That greatly helps support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. That also helps to support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you back here next time.